What is going on, Dragon Ball fans? Gamster coming at you. We're going to be talking about some more Dragon Ball today. We are talking about episode 123. This episode was absolutely fantastic. So if you guys can leave a like for me, leave a share, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, click the notification bell. Also, links down in the description below. Let's go ahead and talk about this. Guys, this episode was absolutely fantastic. We have where Goku helps Vegeta because Jiren turns his back around on Vegeta and actually gives him a gesture and says, "Warrior, good work." He actually gives Vegeta respect. And as soon as that happens, we see the Supreme Kai in Universe 11, as well as Vermont say that if he actually says that, then you have earned Jiren's respect. That is an honor, and you should take that lightly, even though you were no match for him. And this was really interesting because we actually see Goku go up to Vegeta. He says, "Okay, that's my turn." And he goes, he uses Jiren, and then he powers up, and we all know what's on. And then we go into Topo versus 17 and Gohan, and this fight was actually okay. I mean, there was a few things that was like, but we did see where 17 was going up against Topo, and we see Gohan versus him, but Gohan tries to land an attack and he throws Gohan into 17, and 17 uses his shield to protect Gohan. He says, "Okay, look, this ain't gonna work. I got another idea. It's gonna be reckless." He says, "But it may work. We can't do coordinated attacks anymore. We gotta do something that he's not gonna expect." He says, "Okay, like what?" He says, "Okay." He says, "What we're gonna do," he says, "I'm gonna get up close and personal." He says, "Then you're gonna use whatever attack you can." He says, "Gets both off the arena." And he just kind of looks at him. He goes, "Okay." And then we go right back to Dispo as well as Frieza. He actually starts throwing Frieza like a rag doll, and he just kind of throws him. And then Frieza, he's like, "Oh yeah, take out the Pride Troopers." And then as soon as that happens, he starts floating everything, and we just see Frieza looking around. He says, "Is that all you got?" And he just kind of like, he says, "Is that all you have?" He says, "Universe 11." He says, "What?" He says, "Yeah, no, an attack like that." He says, "Should have gotten rid of me," because he's actually intimidating Dispo. He's actually insulting him, and it was really funny because we all know that Frieza's a smartass. So everything he did to Frieza did not even phase him. There was no damage. It shocked everybody of the other Pride Troopers, and then they just kind of like, "Are you serious?" Then we go right back to Topo, and we see 17 fighting him, and he goes, "Well, where's the other guy?" And 17 goes, "I left him behind." He starts fighting him, and even though Topo grabs him, he says, "Son Gohan now," and Gohan's been charging a Kamehameha wave at him, and as soon as that happens, he blasts them while 17 has them both in the bubble for his shield, and he almost gets them off the ring, but then he kind of stops when he sees 17 to almost get ringed out. And then we see Topo goes, "Okay, that was close." 17 just kind of looks at him like, "Why did you do that? You should have just done it, because it's our universe at stake." And then we see Goku versus Jiren. He starts using instant transmission to actually start trying to lay down traps around Jiren, which look like Kai Blast, which they were. And as soon as that happens, he keeps using instant transmission, and everybody's like, "What's he doing? What's he doing?" And then he finally stops, and then he actually activates them. But that does not work on Jiren, because unfortunately he was going to try to collapse the ground under from Jiren. And then when that happened, Jiren was able to get the upper hand and able to attack him from above. Vegeta yells, and as soon as that happened, Goku is able to get out of the way after a few fighting with him up close, because even Tien, Krillin, and everybody else said you cannot fight him across, even with powerful attacks. You have to be coordinated to actually know what you're doing. And then he actually uses Destructo Disc on Jiren. Now, guys, here's the thing that really gets me. Is there anyone that has ever seen somebody block Destructo Disc the way Jiren did, as well as be able to grab it by just the way he grabbed it and be able to throw it back at the attacker? I've never seen that the entire time I've been watching Dragon Ball. And guys, I've been watching Dragon Ball for a very long time. I know this is recent that I've actually been talking about Dragon Ball in the last year or so since I've been on YouTube, but still, that is something I've never seen before. But then we see where that is not working. He's even shocked, and Krillin is actually really paying attention. He goes, "I guess he's using my attack." And as soon as that happens, Jiren actually has Goku at the end of the tournament arena, and then he's actually obliterating Goku, and somehow Goku's laughing, and next thing you know, we just see the edge of where Jiren was just collapse, and he just kind of teleports. He busts Jiren above the head. He goes, "Take that," and then he goes, "Whoops," and instant transmissions right back to Vegeta. And then we see where Vermont and everyone is freaking out, and he says, "Don't worry, that's not going to take down Jiren, and he actually starts jumping on the rocks to get out. And as soon as that happens, he just starts going right towards Vegeta and Goku. And he's going through all the traps that Goku laid down for him, and he's just literally going through it. He has this red aura around him, and he's with Goku is with Vegeta, and he says that's not gonna give us much time. He says that beast is coming. He says, yeah, I know, that's why I laid those traps. And as soon as that happens, Jiren comes back, starts attacking Goku. Goku starts attacking him, and then when that happens, he literally uses most of his power. He starts powering up, and Vermont says, I have not seen Jiren like this in a long time. So we actually got confirmation that Jiren was powering up even more. And then he starts using an attack that only was part of his true power. And it basically was like a punch, and it went right across Goku's face, and it blew up most of what was behind him in the arena. And then as soon as that happens, he's like, what was that? And his power just goes down. And then as soon as that happens, the Supreme Kai says that may be a normal attack for y'all. He says, but it's actually just a punch for Jiren. And he just obliterates Goku. And then as soon as that happens, he's like saying, you really are amazing. Because Goku got obliterated. He looks like he was a freaking like ragdoll or something. He just got obliterated. And then he just kind of goes, yeah, you are amazing. He says, but I'm still going to beat you. And Vegeta comes in and he says, yeah. He's like Kakarot said, he says, I got to find a way to beat you. He says, I'm going to win. I'm going to get the Super Dragon Balls. And as soon as that happens, Jiren just steps up to both of them, just looking like, bring it. And as soon as that happens, they both power up. Goku goes into Super Saiyan Kaioken. I'm not sure if he goes Kaioken 10 or 20, but he does go Kaioken. And then we see Vegeta. This is where you guys got to pay attention to Vegeta. This is where it really got me. He was literally bulking up, and then as soon as that happens, he starts remembering the conversation he had with Kaba about resurrecting him. He says, I got to keep my promise to him. And then as soon as that happens, we see the same blue aura go darker, and then we just see almost like with Ultra Instinct, and it just was amazing. He was in darker blue, the aura, the power. It really reminded me almost of Super Saiyan, how he was in the Cell arc when he bulked up and he was like, I am Super Vegeta. Like, that's what it really reminded me of, but with like a Saiyan God blue mixed with Ultra Instinct. And as soon as that happens, they're all like, what's happening? The Grand Priest says, looks like Vegeta has broken through his own shell on his own way and passed the master of Super Saiyan Blue. And then we see, of course, where Krillin's like, okay, so I guess this is Vegeta's own form of Ultra Instinct. And we just see them both walking towards Jiren. Jiren says, come, and they start attacking. And they actually get Jiren on the ropes. They actually start giving him a run for his money. They start using coordinated attacks, and we says actually pulling him back is actually working, because something like that normally would not work on Jiren. And Beerus says maybe we do have a chance to win. And same thing with Krillin as well as Tien, because Krillin was remembering about some of the attacks that he used and Goku actually used during their training together. And he says they can do it, and they start pushing Jiren back, and Jiren gets a little more powerful, deflecting blasts, as well as Vegeta uses a high blast on Jiren and actually pushes him back. These two actually push Jiren back. Jiren may not be at full power yet, but so far Vegeta, I think, is at full power. Goku, he's not an Ultra Instinct yet. I think he may go Ultra Instinct in the next few episodes. And then they just kind of stare off, and then we end with 7 minutes. Now, before I start talking about the next episode, which I will get into here in a minute, but guys, the next episode is going to be absolutely crazy, which I will get into here in a minute. But tonight's episode was really interesting. I did not expect Vegeta to be thinking of Kaba to go past his limits. I thought he was going to be thinking of himself or Bulma or Trunks or everybody in general, because he knows his universe is at stake. And I think he really does respect Kaba in his own way, like he does Goku, because he's a fellow Saiyan, he's younger. I guess he reminds him of his little brother or possibly a son, or just something that gives Vegeta the respect of, I gotta bring this young man back. I gotta bring him back. I made a promise and I'm gonna keep it. And that's really good. This is a lot of character development from Vegeta. If anyone has been watching Dragon Ball since he was first introduced to how he is now, that is major character development, and I am very happy as a Vegeta fan, and I'm just happy that now he has a brand new form. And again, maybe Super Ultra Instinct Super Saiyan Blue or Super Saiyan Blue 2 or whatever the name is, it looks absolutely fantastic. It was a real shocker to me, and it was a badass episode, guys. The animation probably wasn't as good as last week, but it was still great. The fighting was great. The dialogue was great. Everything was amazing. The Frieza fight was actually really funny. The Topo fight, and again, I'm not a huge fan of Topo. I'm just not, because of the way they've developed his character. But I think they're trying to make it up later on, uh, as they show more of him. But I'm hoping they do a little bit better in the future. But again, and then also with Zeno, I'm not a fan of Zeno. I'm really not. He's just really annoying, and that's again, that's just my opinion. But I hope you guys got to watch the episode. If you guys did not, go check it out. It's on YouTube, Crunchyroll, Toei Animation. It's all over the internet now. It should be the sub version because that's what I do. I wait for the sub version to actually know what they're saying, so that way I can explain it to you guys in my own thoughts and try to sum it up as best I can. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please leave a like as well. Share the video. Comment on the video what you guys thought about the episode. Also, leave a like, subscribe. If you guys are new to the channel, consider subscribing. Also, click the notification bell. It does help the channel. You guys have been doing amazing with the views. You guys have been doing amazing with the comments. Keep following me. Keep supporting the channel. You guys are doing great. I really just want to thank you for all the love and support you guys have been giving me so far. Again, we're going to be going up to new heights. Again, if you guys are having a good day, I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you guys have a good night wherever you guys are located. Watch some Dragon Ball. There's so much more coming to the channel. So much more content. Stay tuned, and I'll be seeing you guys on the next video. Take care of yourselves. Peace out.